Welcome, friends. My name is Amanda, and I'm here at This is Yoga NJ in Seaside Park, New Jersey. I am here to bring you our yoga practice for the Crown Chakra, the final chakra in our chakra series here, the Seventh Chakra. The Crown Chakra is one of my most favorite chakras. It is associated with the color violet or white, and it's our connection to our higher power and the divine. It is a way to raise our vibrations when we work to balance our crown chakra, and it frees us. It frees us from lower energy fields. So here we are. We're here to raise our vibration, and today we're going to do it through movement. Another great way to balance the crown chakra or to work the crown chakra is through meditation, which, as always, we'll have a little shavasana at the end. But we're not going to focus as much today on meditation. But that is a key component when talking and working on our crown chakra, again, located at the top of our head. So for this practice, we'll start in a nice, easy seat. So get yourself comfortable, whatever it looks like, feels like for you. Ground yourself on down. Take a little wiggle. Allow your eyes to begin to close. Relax your shoulders. And just invite yourself into the moment. Start to relax and slow down the mind best you can, letting go of the day's tasks and allowing yourself to just arrive into the here and the now. Allow yourself to just begin to breathe a little bit deeper. Next inhale is going to lengthen you up a little bit taller. You're going to reach through the crown of the head as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, energy travels back down through the crown of the head, down the spine, down the shoulders. You feel a bit more relaxed. Begin to maybe envision, bring into the mind's eye the color violet. Maybe you envision yourself surrounded by this violet or even white light. And this white or violet light begins to gather. It gathers at the crown of your head. And here at this gathering, you collect a higher energy. You begin to already shift your energy field. Breathe in this white or violet light. Feel it coming through the crown of the head. Sit up a little taller. As you breathe out, feel a bit more relaxed, a bit more at ease. We're going to come into Lotus Mudra, a mudra that we will visit a lot through our practice. So you could open your eyes for a moment and we'll close them again. Coming into Lotus Mudra almost looks like a crown, so we're going to visit this a lot as well. Lotus Mudra is simply bringing the pinkies to touch, the thumbs to touch, and spreading out your other fingers. So come into that Lotus Mudra, bring it to your heart space, the lotus. The lotus is a symbol of purity, enlightenment, and rebirth. Bring it to your heart. Just start to repeat these mantras to yourself. I am connected to my higher self. I am one with the universe. I see divine light in everyone. I honor the divine light within me. Inhale, keeping that Lotus Mudra, reaching your arms all the way up overhead. And as you exhale, place that Lotus Mudra right on top of the head. Wear it like a crown here. collecting that pure white or violet light energy, connecting you to your higher self. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead this time. Allow yourself to break free of that Lotus Mudra. Relax your shoulders. Inhale. As you exhale, take a bend in your elbows. Bring the fingertips behind the head. Start to open up through the chest. Lift the crown of the head. Let the head gently drop on back. Start to send the belly slightly forward. Arch the back. As you exhale, you're going to begin to round your spine. Draw your elbows in. Tuck your chin. Round, round, round. Inhale is going to open you back on up. Front body lifts. Head drops slightly back. Exhale, chin towards the chest, elbows towards the lap, rounding through your spine. Inhale, open. Exhale and close. So you're going to hold it here. Right now the spine is rounded, elbows towards the lap. Keep a little tension in the back of the head now as you elongate through the spine. So now that stretch is simply in the neck. Inhale is going to bring you back to center. Elbows open out wide. Gaze comes back forward. Exhale, a little tick over to your right. Draw your right elbow towards the ground. Left elbow up towards the sky. You can feel a nice side body stretch. Inhale, come back through center. Exhaling over to your left. One more time each side. Inhale through center. Exhaling to the right. Inhale through center. And exhaling to your left. Inhale back through center. Reach those fingertips all the way up overhead. Gaze up towards the sky. As you exhale, roll out the wrists. Let the chin come down towards the chest. The arms land right back down into your lap. Allowing yourself now to just take a few neck rolls. Starting to rock right ear towards the right shoulder. If it's healthy on your neck, let the head drop back, rolling over to the left. Bringing the chin back down to the chest. Close the eyes. Continue to make some circles here, or if you'd like, a seesaw movement. Next time your chin is towards your chest, go ahead, take those circles the opposite way. Stay connected to your breath. Maybe envisioning again that color violet or white. Let it dance in the eyelids. And take it one more time around. Let's arrive back at center. Sitting up even taller than before. Let the crown of the head reach on up with the eyes closed. How do you feel? Reinforce those positive affirmations. Shift your energy right here and now. I am connected to my higher self. We'll send the legs out long. We're going to come into staff pose or Dandasana. Legs are going to come out in front. Flexing through the feet, maybe starting today by just digging into the heels a bit, having either a generous bend in your knees, depending on your mobility today, or just a soft bend in your knees. Beautiful. We're going to inhale, reach those fingertips up past the crown of the head. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Reach on up. Energy up. Energy, energy, energy. Bring it on forward. Keep that flat back. Reach to the crown of the head. Inhale is going to roll you right back on up. Arms to follow. Reach up. Lengthen up. Exhale, send it forward. Two more, just like that. Inhale. Crown of the head reaches forward, belly towards the thighs. And one more, and then we'll hold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, send it forward. Reach through the crown of the head. Let the belly touch your thighs. Let the arms relax. Focus on that energy pulling out of the crown of the head. Maybe with each breath out, the legs find a little bit more length. Inhale, rolls you all the way back on up. Rise yourself on up to that seat. And then send your legs on back. Let's come right into tabletop. You're going to come onto your hands and your knees. So you're going to have a comfortable spread of your fingers ground through your fingertips. Again, hips over knees. Check between your knees. Hide your toes. And then start to bring your gaze forward and just find a little rock forward and back. Connect back to your breath. And come back to center, back to tabletop. Big breath in. Exhale, bump your hips over to the right. Start to take a bend in your left elbow. Gaze over that left shoulder. Look towards your left heel. Inhale, it's going to bring you back to center, bumping your hips now over to the left, maybe bending into that right elbow. Gaze towards your right heel. One more time each side. Inhale through center. Exhaling, bumping hips to the right, looking to the left. Final hip bump. Inhale. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. Get strong here through the arms. Start to find cat-cow, belly drop. Tailbone lift, gaze comes forward, crown of the head lengthens up. Exhale and round. Crown of the head towards the ground. Tucking the chin round through upper back. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale and round. Listening to your body, following your movements, taking what you need, adding in any additional movement. Coming back to another mantra here with the Crown Chakra. I am one with the universe. Yes, I am one with the universe. Beautiful. One more round, one more cat, one more cow. And when you're ready, start to make your way to a neutral spine, coming into that stillness. Shift the weight into your left hand. Inhale, open up your right arm. As you exhale, right arm comes behind the left. Tap that right cheek down to the ground, right shoulder towards the ground. Inhale, reopen up, right arm towards the sky. Turn your chest, feel a little twist. Exhale, thread the needle, right arm, stretch through, tap the shoulder. Last one for the hold. Inhale, right arm extends up towards the sky. Open, open, open. Exhale and close. We're going to hold it here. Right shoulder down, right cheek down to the ground. Maybe pressing through that left hand or wrapping it behind the back. Breathe. The left hand kisses back down to the ground. Steady through that left hand. Reach right arm, open it up. Exhale, right hand comes on down. Exchanging it. Left arm reaches up overhead, open up. Exhale and thread left shoulder, left cheek, tap down. Two more. Inhale, open. Exhale and close. Last one. Inhale, open. Exhale and close. Left arm threads on through left shoulder, left cheek. Come on down. Come into that thread the needle. Left or right arm might wrap behind the back, or it might just stay there. Breathe. Right hand comes back on down. Press through that right hand. Inhale, left arm opens up. Exhale, left hand comes on down. Press it back. Come into your child's pose. Let the bum come towards your heels. Maybe zipping up the legs. Reach the arms on forward. Let the arms just melt. Let the head and neck just relax. Breathe. You're going to start to take your hands, reach them back for your heels. Maybe they just reach back, or maybe you grab a hold of your heels. Coming into rabbit pose. Start to come onto the top of the head as the hips lift on up. Extend through your arms. Breathe. Connecting through the crown of the head. Connecting it down through the mat. And then as the hips start to send back on down, you're going to reach your arms up overhead. You're going to rise on up high onto the knees. As you exhale, bend the elbows, open up your heart. Inhale, send the fingertips up overhead. And when it feels right for you, however you need to get there, let's step that right foot on forward, right knee over ankle. Drop into those hips, low crescent lunge. Breathe in. Exhale it out, relax your shoulders. Inhale, reach through the crown of the head. As you exhale, send the crown of the head on forward. Extend through that right leg. Dig into the heel. Fingertips search on back. Again, crown of the head reaching forward. A little half split. Float it here, belly button to spine. One more time. Bend into the right knee. Connect through the right foot. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, crown of the head comes forward as you extend that right leg, dig into the heel. Beautiful. Fingertips reach on back, lengthen out through your spine. Bending back into the knee, right foot connects on down. Arms reach up, and then we send the hands down, frame out the front foot. Curl your left toes into your mat, lift the left knee, step it back, high plank, breathe. Crown of the head reaching forward, long line of energy from the crown of the head, down that spine, out through those heels, breathe in. Exhale, drop to the knees, bum towards those heels, child's pose. Fingertips reach on back, grabbing a hold of the heels. If that's in your reach, walk up onto the crown of the head, rabbit pose. As you start to roll off the crown of the head, rise on up onto the knees, arms reach on up, breathe in. Exhale, bend the elbows, pull your heart towards the sky. Inhale, fingertips reach all the way on up. Exhale, settle. Inhale, left foot steps on forward. Even if you have to bring the hands down for a moment, make sure steps on forward. Even if you have to bring the hands down for a moment, make sure your left knee is over your ankle. Settle into your hips. Breathe in. Exhale it out. Control here. Inhale. As you exhale, rock onto that left heel. Send the fingertips on back. Crown of the head lengthens on forward. Little half split balance. Dig, dig, dig into the heel. Inhale, bends us back into that left knee, back into that low lunge. One more time, send the hips on back. Extend through the leg, extend through the crown of the head, breathe. Inhale, exhale, we bend. Breathe in. Exhale, hands come down, frame out the front foot, right toes into the mat. Send that left foot on back, high plank. Press it back, downward facing dog. Crown of the head towards the ground, gazing at your thighs. Soften through your knees if you need to. If the low back's like, not today, it's all good. Soften through the knees. Start to pedal it out. Bend one knee at a time. And if you need to be in tabletop today, honor that. It's all good. Let's bring our mind, our thoughts, our breath back to the mantra. I see divine light in everyone. Breathing here. Starting to slow down that movement. Finding a little stillness in your downward dog. Inhale, come up onto your toes. Tiptoe your way as much and as far as you can up to your hands. Forward fold towards the top of your space. Crown of the head reaching down. Soften through your knees. Bend into the knees. Arms hang, head hang. Folding here. And take a generous bend in your knees, reverse swan dive. Inhale, come all the way on up, rise up to stand. Coming into Lotus Mudra, pinky and thumb touch, other fingers open up, reach up, send your crown, your lotus up towards the sky. As you exhale, place that crown, that Lotus Mudra on top of your head. Close your eyes, inhale, take in all that good energy. Another inhale, hold that energy in through the crown, through that lotus. And exhale, freeze yourself from any lower energy fields. Inhale is going to send those arms, that lotus up overhead. As you exhale, soften the knees, bend the knees, swan dive, forward fold. Take a nice breath in, halfway lift, crown of the head reaches forward, sit bones pull back, find a flat back. Exhale and fold. Root to rise, inhale, come all the way up to stand, rise up to stand, back to that Lotus Mudra. Exhale, bringing the inner edges of the feet to touch, bending into the knees, chair pose, bring that lotus down to your heart. Shift the weight into the heels, see if you could sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, extends the legs, reach that lotus all the way up overhead. Exhale, swan dive it down, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Root to rise, breathe it up, inhale. Finding that Lotus Mudra. Exhale, pull that lotus down to your heart, sit back, chair pose. Inhale, extend, reach that lotus up towards the sky. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. This time we'll bend the knees, ground your hands. Let's step it back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Shift the weight forward, high plank. Exhale down to the knees, bum towards the heels, child's pose. Swim the arms on back, reach back for the heels, rock up onto the top of your head, the crown of your head. Here we are, rabbit pose, breathe. Bum comes down towards the heels, we inhale, rise up, lift the tush, lift the arms, breathe up. Lotus Mudra, exhale, bring it to the top of the head, close the eyes. Inhale, arms reach on up overhead. Exhale, melt it down, child's pose. Ground into the hands, start to curl the toes, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to your feet, forward fold, back of your mat. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Zip up the legs, one line of energy from the feet. Reverse swan dive, inhale all the way up, reach on up. Lotus Mudra, exhale, chair pose, bringing that lotus to your heart. Good energy right to the heart. I honor the divine light within me. See if you could sit a little bit deeper, shift the weight to the heel. Inhale, as you inhale, extend through the legs, reach the arms on up, right knee is going to come with you. As you begin to open up that lotus, open up those arms, send that right knee out to the side. Come into your version of tree pose, either posting that foot down to the ground, to the ankle, the calf, or even higher. See where you need to be. Bring your focus, your drishti on forward. Come back to your Lotus Mudra. Place that lotus, that crown on the top of your head. Inhale. As you inhale, arms reach on up. Lotus comes down to the heart. Find your steady. Lift that right knee out to the side, disconnecting the foot from the leg. And then send that knee back on forward. Get steady here. Extend your lotus up overhead. Extend your right leg on up. Big step on forward towards the middle of your mat. Align your feet into pyramid here. So your left toes are on a 45, your right toes are facing forward. Your hips square on forward. Breathe in. Extend biceps wrap towards the ears, belly button to spine. Spread those fingers. Start to reach it on forward halfway. Hands are going to come down to the ground. Relax the head and the neck. Bend into your right knee. Get a little buoyancy here. Crown of the head is going to come on forward. Lift that left foot on up. Little standing split. And then the left foot comes down to meet the right, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Crown of the head sends forward. Exhale, we fold. Bend the knees, root to rise. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, Lotus Mudra down to the heart. Inhale, arms are going to reach up overhead. Exhale, separate swan dive all the way down, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. We're going to walk the hands on out. We're going to step the feet on back, high plank. Breathe in. Exhale, drop to the knees, child's pose. Relax. Send the arms on back. Come into your rabbit pose. Start to rock up onto the tippy top of your head. A little stretch in the back of the neck. Breathe. Hips might lift a little higher. Inhale. Exhale. Start to release out of rabbit. Rise up high onto the knees. Breathe it on up. Exhale, Lotus Mudra down to the crown of the head. Good energy. Receive, receive, receive. Inhale, arms reach back on up. Exhale, send it down, child's pose. Downward facing dog. Curl your toes, plug into those fingertips. Hips reach up and back. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Forward fold. Crown of the head pulling down towards the ground. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Reach the crown of the head up forward. Sits bones pull back. Exhale and fold. Let's zip the legs on up. One line of energy from the feet all the way on up. Crown of the head drifting down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Rise yourself up. Making that Lotus Mudra above your head. Sit it back, chair pose. Bringing that lotus down to your heart. Start to shift the weight into your right foot. Get light on your left toes. Inhale, extend. Lift that left knee up towards the sky. Mudra up towards the sky. Open up those hands. Start to send that knee out to the side. Focus stays on forward. Relax your shoulders. Plant your left foot down onto your leg. Right foot pressing, or right leg pressing into left foot pressing into right leg. Reconnect that Lotus Mudra, that Crown Mudra, and bring it on the top of your head. Balance here. Find your breath. Inhale, extend those arms back up overhead. Lift the knee back on up. Bring that mudra back down to your heart as the leg comes back on forward. Keep that balance. Inhale, extend the leg. Send the arms back on up. Keeping that mudra. Big step on forward with your left foot. Biceps towards the ears. Come into those pyramid feet. Right foot is on a little bit of an angle here. Inhale, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Belly button to spine. Right hip turns down. Start to reach on forward with that mudra. Half lift. Take a full breath in. Exhale and fold all the way down into pyramid. Let the head and neck just hang. Let it relax. Deep bend into your left knee. Find a little buoyancy here. Spring up off of those right toes. Send the crown of the head on forward. Little standing split. Right foot comes down to meet the left forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, walk your hands on out, step your feet on back, high plank, long line of energy. Drop down to the knees, bum towards the heels, take your child's pose, relax. Now if you have headstand in your practice and you safely can practice it in your space, you might start to come into your headstand. If not, we're going to take a few more breaths in our rabbit pose. We're going to start to reach the hands on back towards the heels, rock up onto the crown of the head, coming back into this inversion, coming right onto the tippy top of the head. Close the eyes, find your breath, find your steady. Maybe drawing in the color white or the color violet. 4 deep cycles of breath. Wherever you're at, wherever this journey took you this evening, lower back on down. Let's all take a child's pose. Start to walk the hands on back towards those legs. Press yourself all the way on up. Make your way onto your feet. Send your legs out long. Dandasana staff pose. Take a nice big breath in. Let's reach the arms up overhead. Lengthen out of your hips. This time as you exhale, take a bend in your elbows. Bring the fingertips to the back of the head. Inhale, open up through the chest. Let the head drop back, head resting into the hands. Exhale, start to draw the elbows towards the lap. Keep the spine long. Just getting a nice stretch in the back of the neck. Inhale, bring yourself back to that neutral spine, gazing on forward. Send your arms all the way up overhead. Breathe in. As you exhale, send the arms out in front. Roll yourself all the way down onto your back. Let everything relax as you lie on down. Take a breath in and a breath out. We're going to come into fish pose. One more pose, stimulating that crown chakra. Zip the legs on up. Let's come up onto the forearm. Tucking your fingertips under the bum, elbows drawing close. Now we're taking this fish pose. We're puffing our heart up towards the sky. We're letting the head drop on back. Heart lift, heart lift, heart lift. Get yourself comfortable here. Either crown of the head floats, rest on a block, or bring it down to your mat. Breathe. Safely coming out of the pose, lift the head on up, tuck the chin in towards the chest, lower on down, knees draw in, releasing your lower back, rock side to side. And make some circles on the ceiling with those knees. And then the circles start to go the other way. Let everything slow down. Eventually, the feet land down onto the mat. Rock the knees gently from side to side. Eventually, bringing the knees back to center and extending the legs down onto the mat, inviting yourself into our Shavasana, our meditation for the end of our practice. Letting the arms drift down to the sides, let the palms face on up, take in that higher energy. Take a full deep breath in. Exhale, let the body anchor into the space and into the moment. Stay here with the eyes closed. Maybe begin to envision the color white or violet. Let everything slow down. Imagine now a lotus flower, the ultimate purity of energy, inside the top of your head. The flower's opening and becoming larger, enlarging your field of consciousness. Letting this consciousness spread out into the universe. Feel connected to the higher energies and free from lower energy fields that might drain you. Keeping this awareness at that lotus flower at the top of your head, the words come back. I am connected to my higher self. I am one with the universe. I see divine light in everyone, and I honor the divine within me. Allow yourself to stay in this Shavasana position for about 5 to 10 minutes, meditating on the breath, on the lotus, on the crown. I send you so much love and so much light. Until next time, my friends, namaste.